Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Long time no see, long time no see. I hope everybody's been doing well. I know I haven't posted videos in a long time, but I'm gonna lock back in. I wanna start posting videos again. As y'all can see, I got some new pieces. For this video, I'm gonna focus on my bracelet and my chain. They're both made from Daniels, and I had to make a video for these two pieces because they really aced it. I'm really big on quality. And with these two pieces, I'm like OCD with it. Like I really look through everything to look for something that's not done right. And dude, with this chain and this bracelet, it's A1. There's nothing wrong with it. Links are filed right. Not spaced out. They're filed down. Lock looks perfect. It works great. Like it's really like this is the true Daniel jewelry in quality. I'm gonna show you guys some close-ups, but for right now, I'm gonna just show y'all the way the lock. Well, first off, for this, it's 12 millimeter, it's 14 karat, yellow gold, 25 inches, 326.6 grams, and for the bracelet, 14 millimeter, 8 inches, rose gold, 14 karat. That's 122 grams, I believe. And in my opinion, man, that's like it's a perfect look for me. I think 14, 12, 2 millimeters in between. Like I do agree with everybody who says your bracelet should be a little bit bigger than your chain in order for it to look more like, I guess, smooth when you wear it. But yeah, man, this is a square cut, so it's really like a 13 millimeter. It's the weight of a 13 millimeter. It's I think for a 13 millimeter 24 inch, they have it at 324, and this is a 12 mil square 25, so it's an inch longer, and it weighs like 2.5 extra grams, 2.6. But yeah, as y'all can see, I did request for the lock to be made with 3 links. I did that with my chain and my bracelet. So the box lock, it's a little bit bigger than the ones you see in other reviews because it's longer. I don't know. I noticed with the chain, they sometimes will make it with 3 links, but bracelet rarely. And dude, with Daniels, their box lock is the best in the game. I have not seen a better box lock. So I think if you order from Daniels, excuse me, definitely get the box lock. Like it doesn't get better than this. The way it looks, the mechanism, the way it flows with the rest of the chain, like you can barely tell that that's a lock. Like it's literally perfect. But here, let me show y'all the way this bracelet looks. Like this is a big ass lock, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's huge. But man, check out these links. Look how tight and how just filed down it is. If you even look at the side, that's very narrow. That's like completely filed down. And that's how I think every Cuban should be, that's how Cubans should be made. The links should be filed like this. In my opinion, I think this is like the best look. Every piece is different. Like I'm not gonna say if you go and buy a piece that has the same specs, it's gonna look like this. But that's why I have to do this review. Like they hooked it up. I look at their other reviews and everything. You hear that click? It's the real deal. I look at their other reviews, and I'll be honest, bro. Not every piece is like this good. So that's why I'm grateful, because I really, God forbid, my worst nightmare is if I get a piece and it's not the way I want it. That'll just create a bunch of issues. Look at this chain too, square cut. Look at this lock. Just the shape of it, bro, you can just tell like they're different than other jewelers. There's no space connecting the links to the lock. With a lot of other Cubans, you see there would be like a big gap. This is all handmade. I even requested for the stamp to be stamped outside of the lock too. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's really a perfect piece. And one recommendation I will give is that if you deal with Daniels, give them, it depends on how you like your chain to be made, but I would recommend give them specific instructions on how exactly want your chain to be made, because I did that with my chain and my bracelet. And bro, they did exactly what how I wanted my shit to be made. You know, with the bracelet, I told them I wanted like a color that's almost like between white gold and rose gold, because I don't want it to be too like orangey. With my square cut Cuban that I had previously, you know, it was rose gold, but it was a little bit like too orangey comparing to like my other rose gold pieces. So I told them that, and bro, this color is exactly what I was going for, and they did just that. And I told them with the links, you know, I wanted it to be filed down. I did give them that instruction specifically. So, and they did just that, you know, filed it down. I tell them I wanted the lock to be made with 3 links. The lock made with 3 links. So if you want your shit done a certain way, like, please let them know, because like it really, you know, because if you don't give specific instructions, you might not get the product that you truly want. And same thing with the chain. I mean, with the chain, I just told them, you know, I just want the links to be super tight. You know, links are tight. Like, every link is tight. There's not like, even though this is handmade, bro, this is perfection, bro. And even, you know, people say with handmade jewelry, like, there could be like small like imperfections. Dude, there's no imperfections. There really is no imperfections. Like, it's literally perfect. You know, I love the mechanism too. The way like this chain feels, because it's square cut, it's thinner and it's heavier. Like, it has like a different feel to it, and I love it. It feels like heavier, low key. You know, when I first got this bracelet, like, for some reason I was like, bro, like, why does it look so small? And then like I compared it to the chain, I realized, holy shit, you know, it's actually the perfect size. I think this is like the perfect daily wear for me. Like, I don't think I'm gonna upgrade anymore. Both the chain and the bracelet. Like, I cannot see myself go bigger than this. You know, this is like you're gonna catch people's attention when you walk out there with Cubans this size. Like, I am a bigger dude. I'm 6'1", like 220 pounds. But this will be like the perfect size for me. I don't think I'll go any bigger, like, ever. And plus, you know, with this quality, I wouldn't even want to get rid of it. Like, I wouldn't even want to get rid of it to risk getting a new piece that's not perfect like these two. But yeah, I recommend giving them, you know, specific instructions, and also like, don't rush them. A lot of people, like, I see their reviews, people like, you know, complain about the time, but, you know, what's the saying? Be patient. That's all I gotta say. Be patient, because I tell them, you know, in tax, with those 2 pieces, take as much time as you need. I have no time limit. I tell them specifically, I take all the time you need. I want a perfect piece. If it takes you 3 months to make it, take 3 months. The chain took, I think, right around 10 weeks. And the bracelet took about, I think it was right around 8 weeks. So it wasn't, you know, it wasn't nothing crazy, but I was ready to wait like half a year. Like, I was ready to wait. I just wanted something that I'm gonna, you know, proudly wear for the rest of my life. And I got just that. And for the price, for the bracelet, I had my own gold already, so I sent them my gold, and it was like around 1,200. You know, with my own gold, it was 1,200 for them to make it. And with the chain, I actually don't know how much you will pay for them to make this chain, because when I initially was gonna get it done, I was gonna have them make a 8mm square cut rose gold 18 karat, and that was quoted for 3K. Yo, one thing I do want to mention is that one thing kind of did like run me off the wrong way is when I was on the phone with them making the deal, I was quoted 2K for making that 8mm square cut 18 karat. But once they received the gold, you know, they made a mistake. Like, I was told that it was actually gonna be 3K instead of 2K. And that kind of, you know, run me off the wrong way, because like, I already sent you my gold. Like, y'all already have my gold, and then y'all are telling me that I need to pay the extra 1,000. And that just like, you know, I just felt like that's kind of not fair, because like, I don't want to risk like have them sending the gold back. You know, if I want to have them send it back, I might as well have them make the chain already. So I just agreed to it, but I just thought that that was kind of annoying. And other than that, you know, it worked out perfect. Damn, I kind of forgot what I was saying. With the it was originally 3K for the 8mm square cut 18 karat, but after like 2-3 months in, I decided I wanted to go bigger. And the reason for that actually is because I got a big ass pendant. It was actually made by Daniel Jewelry Inc. I got a pendant that was made from somebody. I'll show you guys the pendant real quick. It's this piece. If those y'all that remember, those y'all that's been following them for a long time, y'all probably like will remember this piece. It was made in 2020, and the person that got it had a whole like controversy with him. But he was selling this on eBay. I saw it. I recognized it right away. I was like, bro, I know who you are. Like, I know who you are. Let me get this pendant from you. But yeah, I got this pendant from him, and that's why I decided that I wanted a bigger chain. So after like 2-3 months in, I called him. I was like, yo, you know, I gotta change it. And they pretty much tell me that, you know, I'm not gonna be able to get a refund for the labor costs, because I already like ordered it. You know, they already made the chain. It's already pretty much being done, made. Like all the labor is already done. So on top of the 3K, I think I had to pay like 5,500. It was approximately around there. You know, there was some extra gold that they bought from me. I don't remember the exact numbers, but expect to pay like around 5,500, I would say, for this size. For this size, if you want, you know, if you want to bring your own gold and have them make it. But so yeah, I dropped like 8,000 on this chain pretty much, because my silly mistake that I didn't know what size chain I wanted. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. I do intend on making more videos. I have other pieces I can show you guys. You know, in the next video, if y'all want to see, I'll show you guys how the pendant looks with the chain. Like, it's low key too much. I'm not gonna lie. You know, this pendant, this is 150 grams. It's 153 grams. You know, it's not completely solid, but it's got a solid back, and it's got 14 carats, natural diamond, VS color. I mean VS clarity. I think it's E color. But I do want to start making more videos. I got a bunch of different jewelry. I'm low key done buying jewelry. Like, I got a bunch of pieces I can show you guys that I haven't done a review on. You know I've been gone for like the past however many years since I've been making videos, but I really haven't stepped away from the jewelry game. And it's sad because like I have so many other pieces too that I already sold. You know, I should have like done videos on them before I sold them. But yeah, I still got plenty of pieces I can show you guys. If y'all want to see, drop me a comment. You know, for all my subscribers, if you're still subscribed to me throughout the years, yeah, you're a real one. I appreciate you for rocking with me. But y'all take care.